Well, what I'm doing today is I'm making some beef pie filling. Got a bargain the other day, got 2 kilos for about $8.50 of diced steak. So I'm making the use of it, and what it will be is pies in the end, but this video is about making the pie filling. So I hope you enjoyed, and the next video I'll show you how to put them together to make beef and onion pies. Enjoy. Got 2 kilos, which I got for a bargain. Diced beef, and I've seasoned it, and I'm just starting to brown it in batches. Put it there when it's brown, and we'll come back to the next step, but this will take a while. Right, we'll get the halfway mark, it's starting to brown this one. This beef is so tender even now. It'll be awesome in the end product. Is browning up, or sealing more than brown, but crunchy brown bits in amongst them. Take that out very shortly and add some onions. Get the process going. Right, the meat's done. I'm getting the stock ready. Put a little bit of olive oil, sort of yummy gravy beef stuff that's there. That's going to cook off from the actual browning of the steak and its flavour. Even the crunchy bits around the edge. I'm going to be yum. What we're going to do now is put these onions in and cook them for about 4 or 5 minutes. Get all that yummy juice up. Come back and we add back the meat and stock. Let it simmer for quite a while. Add up some beef stock. I add a little bit of Worcestershire and a little bit of HP sauce. This is my liking. Onions are translucent. Let's stick in all the beef. That can go in with all the juices. Move that around. Sorry, with the one-handed camera movement. Sticking this amount of stock. It's quite a rich stock I've made, but I'll top it up with a little bit of hot water, as you'll see shortly. Just going to move this around and mix all the onions and steak. This is going to simmer, even though this meat's quite tender. I'm going to cook it on a simmer for about an hour and a bit, until she's ready to go. Also, I'm going to put in just some bay leaves. They add extra flavour. There's not much in it, it's just beef, salt, pepper, onions and bay leaves. So we'll top up now some hot water, because it needs to, like I say, braise for a good hour. So that's about it really. We'll let the pan do its job. It's going to bring it to us, like I say, a very low simmer. And I shall whack the lid on. I'll come back and stir it in about 15-20, and like I say, cook it for an hour, hour and 20, whatever long length it takes to cook it. So there, right, you can now see it's coming to a simmer. That's good for me. I'll come back in about 20 minutes to check on it. Bit of a Bo Peep, simmering beautifully. About 35 minutes, still got another 35 to go I think, maybe a bit more. Just check the meat, it's getting there, it's quite tender, but I like mine to be really tender when it's finished, so I'll come back in about another 20 and check it, see how it's going. All right, it has been probably about an hour and 25, hour and 30 minutes, something like that. I've come back several times to check on it. I've tasted it. That's what you must do when you're making anything like this. If it's a stew or a soup, this happens to be braising beef, what you must do is always check the flavours and if it doesn't need any seasoning. As you can see, the meat's quite tender. Now, what I'm going to do now, I am going to add some of these beef granules, like a gravy if you like. But before I do that, I'm going to take some of this juice out. I'm going to save that for a different purpose later. As other words, I'm going to make a gravy out of this as well. So I'm taking probably about 400 ml, I suppose, overall will be coming out. Looks pretty close. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to turn the heat on again. I just turned it off to do that, what I was doing. Now what I'm going to add are these gravy granules. This will thicken. So there's probably about a tablespoon in there. I'll put another one in. We'll just see how we go. Just see how it thickens as we go. How good does that look? Yum.